Good afternoon, everyone. As I said before, if you weren't here, my name is Danielle Brannigan. I am the niece of Phalander A. Patterson. I'll be doing the officiant today. I think that's the word. Somebody just gave me the word today, so forgive me. Thank you for being here today to honor my uncle, Phalander Philly Patterson. I work in healthcare, and one of the things I often tell families when they lose someone they love is you'll never have to wonder what they said because they already said it. You'll never have to wonder what they did because they already did it. And they will forever be stored in a section of your heart. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience with grief. So it's not something that I know very well. For a long time, I've questioned whether what I said to people when they lost someone was truly enough. But the day after my uncle passed, I went back through our family group chat and saw his last message to all of us. It was pictures of the snow from his balcony, which, if you guys don't know, he actually loves snow. That was his thing. And he wrote, "In the hands of the man." And I just stood there speechless and grateful. My Uncle Philly didn't say much in the chat. He was usually a one-liner. He was just throwing a few amens or nice here and there, but his last words were his most powerful. Because I don't have to wonder where my uncle is. I know he's in the hands of the man. I'll probably be reading, I'm going to introduce my mother next. She's going to do the prayer. So, Victoria Brannigan, where are you for the prayer?
Before I say the prayer, I just want to say, all right, all right, all right. My brother's famous words. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In the spirit of my great-grandmother, Elizabeth Mary Smith, one of the first female ministers of a church in Harlem, this prayer is heartfelt and in her honor as well as on behalf of Phalander Alfonso Patterson, my great brother. Dear God, we lift up Phalander Alfonso Patterson in prayer as we remember his life and the impact he had on those around him. Please bring comfort and peace to those who mourn his loss, and may they find hope in your loving presence and the promise of eternal life. Heavenly Father, we ask for your mercy and grace for Phalander as he begins his journey into eternal life. Please bring him into your loving arms and grant him peace and rest. We also pray for those who are left behind, that they will find comfort and hope in your presence and the promise of seeing their loved ones again. Please hear this prayer for the dead and provide his soul with your abundance of love as he enters your heavenly kingdom. Please help us, the families and the loved ones left behind, to understand that you have a plan for everyone. Please help us find peace in this time of mourning and to know that no matter what, Phalander is always with us. He is with us through this pain that we are feeling, and he will be always with us to tell us not to be in pain. I humbly ask you to hear this prayer for the soul of my loved ones. Please allow him to transition into your heavenly circle of hosts and forgive any sins that he had weighing on his soul, and allow him to bask in the light of your grace and mercy so that he can live with you in paradise forever. We come before you with heavy hearts as we pray for his soul and our soul. Amen.
I would like to read the obituary now. You guys can read along if you like. Phalander Alfonso Patterson, a devoted IT asset manager at Metro North and the unofficial mayor of One Dutchess in Poughkeepsie, New York, where he resided for over 15 years, has beamed up to the stars, leaving behind a legacy of love, laughter, and a life well lived. Born and raised in Lexington Houses on 98th and Lexington Avenue in Manhattan, Phalander was a true New Yorker through and through. His childhood at the Boys Harbor sparked his curiosity and creativity, and he later returned as a mentor to inspire others. A man of many talents, Phalander earned a master's degree in business administration from DeRay Keller, honored his artistic eye at the International School of Photography, and spent his life exploring new frontiers, both in his career and as a lifelong Star Trek enthusiast. In a fitting tribute, his ashes will be launched into space later this year from Cape Canaveral, Florida. Phalander was the family's chief engineer, a true genius when it came to technology, and his absence will leave a void that few could ever measure up to. In the Star Trek world, he could be regarded as a tricorder, a device used to scan, record, and analyze data. As a dedicated member of TCU Local 982 and the MTA Asset Management Team, Phalander served with distinction over 30 years, boldly exemplifying the values of solidarity, hard work, and commitment. His exceptional service was recognized in 2016 when he received the MTA Chairman Susan L. Kupferman Award in Excellence in Public Service, a testament to his unwavering dedication and impact. As a tribute to our Starfleet legend, the IT storage room at the MTA will henceforth and forever be known as the Phalander Patterson Asset Management Room, a lasting monument to a man who always kept the ship running at warp speed. Phalander is survived by his long-loving partner, Antoinette Castillo, his son, Michael Phalander Cole, his mother, Victoria Mary Patterson, his siblings, Victoria Juanita Brannigan and Milton Calvin Patterson, and his cherished nieces and nephews, Danielle Christina Brannigan, Jamila Simone Patterson, and Milton Malik Tyrell Patterson. Known for his warmth, wisdom, and humor, Phalander was a beacon of light in every community he touched. He may have left Earth, but his spirit will forever live on in the hearts of those who knew him. Let Philander's spirit guide you to live long and prosper.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. That's another one of the ones he used to always throw at us. I never quite understood it because I really wasn't a fan of chicken wings like he was. But for those who know him, y'all know he loved him some chicken wings. This is the hardest thing that I have done in my entire life. This is the first loss that is so close to my heart. This is someone who I've known since I was here. So it hit me so hard to know that he's no longer with me. But there is one thing that has happened to me since my brother has passed on. He has replaced Phalander Patterson Sr.'s voice in my head. All of a sudden, all I hear is Philly. And he keeps going, "Get up, you got this, stupid. You could do this." You know, that's how he used to talk to me. I was his little sister, so, I didn't know nothing, right? He called us names all the time, my brother. Calvin, you know. We could do nothing right by him, okay? He had a bar that high And everything we did had to be that high, else he would get mad. He never cussed, but he just look at you with that little voice and be like, "You're so dumb. You don't get it, do you? You got to do better. You got to do better." He always told us that. And because of that, we did better. Because we didn't have a choice. We had a brother who was great at everything. He was smart. He wasn't that sports guy. He was the guy playing with models. He was the guy reading books. He was the guy out there playing instruments. He was doing a lot of things. So we had no choice but to do the same. Because if we didn't, we wouldn't be the little brother and sister of Phalander. And I think about growing up, and I think about all the years that I didn't know my brother. Because when we were young, because he was the older brother, he didn't tell us anything. His friends know him better than we do as a child. We didn't really know him as a child. There's a lot that we didn't know. And my friends would go, "Yeah, your brother, I saw him such and such a place and he was doing this." And I'm like, "My brother? He don't do that." "Oh, yes, he do." Right? I didn't know. All my little girlfriends would come to my house and be like, "That's your brother? Can you give him my number?" Like, oh my gosh, he was such a ladies' man. It got on my nerves. Everybody wanted Phalander. "Philander's your brother?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, I didn't know that was your brother." It was really a thing growing up with him because he was 2 years ahead, but yet it's like we were on different planets. And everybody loved him. Everybody loved my brother. Everybody talked about him. Even here today, coming in here, everybody has good things to say about him. So it just confirms to me that he was a good man. And the last 10 years of his life, I spent more time with my brother. These last 10 years, we all, as siblings, for the first time, we celebrated each other's birthdays every year. We talked all the time. We called each other all the time. We had no idea that this is what we were gonna lead up to, because nobody would ever think that they would take my brother away, like God would take him. But, you know, God has a plan. It's just not the one I had laid out. And God knows that I just have to go along with any kind of program. So I can hear Philly say in my ear right now, "You better take care of your mother. Don't make me come back and haunt you, okay? And look out for your brother. Make sure that my family is good. Make sure Miss Calistro is good. Miss Calistro, the love of his life, make sure she's good." So in my brother's honor, that's what I have to say. This is my first eulogy. I don't know what a eulogy is. I had to do some reading on grief because grief is hard. And I was having a real hard time dealing with this. I was having a real hard time trying to deal with my mom. I was having a real hard time trying to deal with my brother. And then I started YouTubing grief. And I realized that I have to be strong when I can. Behind closed doors, I can cry when I feel like it. I just have to hold things up. And I have to be there for them also. Because that's what my brother would say. He'd be like, "You better call mommy. You better do this. It was always you better, you better, you better." "Huh? What you talking about? You just got to do it this way." Like he knew everything. He was my point person. He was my person. He was my IT guy. Who am I going to call now when I need help? Like, that was my brother. It was like, do I need a laptop? Do I need this? What's the new AI? Let me call my brother. My brother knows everything. And I am so going to miss him. I am so going to miss him. But I thank God because what I feel in my soul is that he's replaced my daddy's voice with his. And I hear him talking to me every single day. And that's what I'm going to hold on to the most. I'm going to hold on to his good memories because I have a lot of good memories with my brother at Cilantro's, at Carmine's, just hanging out, having good cocktails and, Parmesan and his favorite shrimp cocktail. He likes shrimp too, yeah. Besides the chicken wing thing, it was the shrimp. Everywhere we went, it was wangs and fangs. That was his thing. And his jalapeno margaritas. Oh my goodness, he loved his tequila. So I will miss him so much. I will still celebrate my birthday with my brother. We will celebrate his birthday every year because that's what we did. We will continue that in my brother's memory. And I guess that's it. I don't want to say that I need to practice a eulogy because I don't want to do that either, but this is the best I got. So, all right. Y'all take care and remember to love your family and your friends. If there's something going on, please let it go. You never know when they're going to have their time to leave you. This was so sudden for us. We had no idea. My brother was not sick. He just passed. And it's a shocker. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. If you're angry with someone, please call them. If you have any kind of issues with family members, please try to resolve them because you don't know when their time is coming. And God gave me some kind of feeling with my brother because for the last couple of months, I have called him every single day, twice a day, harassing him. And every single day I said, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'm so glad that I did that because he knows how much I love him. And that's all, folks. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness.
How you doing?
Girlfriend and love of his life. Tony, I want you to know that he died with me. He chose you. You are the love of his life. Oh, if anybody knows me, I don't need a mic. You would always say that, but I don't even know. This doesn't seem real. And I miss him. And I'm just gonna say that I did not start living until he came in my life. And he prepared me for so much. And he used to say, Miss Calistro, because he didn't call me Tony, and he didn't call me Antoinette. He said, Miss Calistro. And I said, will you ever call me by my name? And he said, I respect you, and you will always be Miss Calistro. And through our journey together, we did so much in a short amount of time, because it seems like where did 10 years go? Where did 10 years go? And it's aching. I love this lady here, his mama, Victoria Patterson. And when he first said, I want you to meet my mother, I was nervous. And I knew that it was going somewhere with him because he loved his mother. His eyes lit up when he called her, when he was on the phone, and it was always love. And the beam that she brought on his face. And it's just so much I could say. I know we don't have all day, but I'm not even done yet because I miss him and I'm aching and it hurts. I know he didn't want to leave, and it just seemed like it's just not real. But in celebrating him, it's keeping with everything that he has
imparted on everyone in his life, and looking at this room and looking at these people and seeing everyone is here. And he used to always say, oh, nobody cares about me. I'm just this person. And I said, no, you're not. And I used to just tell him to hush. I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And we just did so much together. We were looking forward to everything, and we always project. He was my cheerleader. He was my squad. And if I was down, he would pick me up. And he was like, you got this. And I want you to think good about yourself. Don't think bad about yourself. Don't put yourself down. Make it happen. And he would always say that, make it happen, or make it so, as he would say. And just learning everything from him. And maybe I didn't learn everything, but I learned a lot. I learned some, how to survive and how to do things and how to be that person. And you're looking at someone he taught to drive. So, yeah, and he said it. He said, you're going to learn to drive. And I said, no, you're going to be here forever. You're going to drive me. I don't need a car. Don't want to learn. And he said, you need to learn. I want you to learn. And he imparted that on me. And he was patient with me. And he loved me. And we always said that. And our routine was, he left in the morning. He texts me. I'm at the train. I'm on the train. I'm at work. I'm never going to hear that again or see that again. And whenever he didn't text me, I'll say, is something wrong? Oh, I sent it, but it's the service. It went out. So, and then he'll resend it. But we had a routine. We had each other's backs. And he loved his family. He loved extended family. He loved being around people. He was just that charismatic, excuse my Bronx accent, man that just people were drawn to him, his energy. And I'm glad that he came into my life. I will always, always love him. I love him now. I talk to him every day in the house and no one's there and I don't care. I just say, look, Cap. Because he wasn't Phalander to me. He was Captain. So I would say, look, Cap, how does this look? Or how does that look? It was just like, even now, I still do it. And I don't care. I don't care. This is hard. It's hard. It's hard. And I'm shaking. And I know he's like, his thing was, Miss Calistro, you're going to be okay. Everyone in this room, he would tell you, you're going to be okay. That was always his thing. And his last card to me said that. I love you. Thank you for taking care of me. Things are going to get better. It was written on a paper. He didn't have a chance to give me a card because I wouldn't let him get out the car to get it. I went into CVS and he said, you didn't get a card because you didn't let me go get it. And I said, don't worry, I still have the paper. But I don't know. I don't know. And I see him and I see the love and I see the people. And he's very humorous. I always made fun of him because he was easy with it. And when he made fun of me, I was kind of not easy with it, but he would do it in a loving way. And that taught me to just be humble, and we laughed. And if I can make him laugh, I mean, come on. Because he was a little stoic at times, but he loved to laugh. And adventurous stuff. He got me on a scooter, he got me on a bike, and yes, I fell and I bust some cherries, and he laughed at me, but I got back up and I continued. And I said, we're too old to be doing this now. We should just be sitting down somewhere. He said, no, we're never too old. I'm not, you're not an old person. I'm not an old person. So we got out there, and our journey together was, it was not easy starting, but we smoothed it, things got easy for us. And we just genuinely enjoyed being with each other. He said he genuinely enjoyed being home because he was a working guy, right? He loved work. But when we were home, he says, I love being home. I love being home with you. And we would just be home. That's it. And like a cocoon. But we came out, every once in a while. And now I'm just thinking about everything he said and everything we did and places we went. Oh my gosh, the places we went and the things we did and the fun we had. And the last trip we had was St. Lucia, and he didn't tell me this, but he took a helicopter. Oh, the look on his face when he came. He took a helicopter, and he was so excited that he took that helicopter. He took that ride. He took that chance. I wasn't getting on a helicopter. He knew that. But he took that chance. He took that chance, and he was so happy with it. And I'm glad you got to get to do the things you have to get to do. You don't know when you're going to get the chance to do it. And we all say tomorrow. We all say the next day. We all say later. And we were saying those things right before this happened. We'll do this. We'll do that. And, you know, as he would say, it is what it is. And he's often said that. And channeling everything between us and just that sense of humor with him. And I always said this, I would laugh with this story with him. And we were at a place and we were sitting there. It was a fishing show, something like that. And he said, yeah, I'm looking. And he says, you know, I'm like, oh, the man is fishing. He says to me, Miss Calistro, you ever seen a bear fish? And I said, what type of fish is that? And so he looked and he says, you know, I'm just going to take you back to the Bronx. But he never did. And his quote, and he would say, you're smart, you're beautiful. But you know, sometimes you can be a little ditzy, but I love you. And I took it with a grain of salt. And he did promote me to first officer. I have my pendant. That was 6 years ago. I haven't did much in a position, but I tried. And I still have it. So my heart is heavy. Everyone's heart is heavy. It's mama's. And I love you, and you know that, with all my heart. And I don't know how it's going to get better, but it's going to get somewhere. And I just truly, truly miss. And I used to call him the love of my life, and he's still the love of my life. The man of my dreams, my captain. In my phone, he's Beacon Mountain because he made me climb up that mountain on my first date with him to see if I could make it. And as I stand here, I did make it. I made it with him. And thank everyone for coming out, for showing your love, because this just hits differently. I just never thought I would lose him. Not this time. And he said, look, I'm going to get well because I got to give you 20 more years. And that's what he said to me. And I said, yes, Cap, you do. And here we are. But, you know, there. I love him. And thank everybody for coming out. And I didn't write anything because why? I didn't need to because it's all here. And I'm just speaking from the heart. Just channeling our adventures and our love. And we never parted without saying, I love you. I love you. And I love you, Phalander Patterson. And you know that I love you. And I'm always going to love you. So that's it. Thank you so much.
I love everybody who's here. All the people here, I'm sure loved him. And even the people who are not here. There were so many people that loved my brother. I could never imagine. And I just want to thank everybody for coming out. And I'm going to keep this simple and short. I love my brother, and I always will. And it's going to come a time we're going to have a big tequila shot for you, because I miss you deeply in my heart. And you know, the one thing is every day goes by, is as much as I get sad, I love him more. So on that note, I would just say, I love my brother. Thank you for everyone coming out. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a little bit tough for me right now because, you know, not only did I lose my father, I lost my grandfather, my mother's side as well. So I'm going through a lot right now. I didn't expect to lose him before the year began, especially as our relationship started to get better. You know, I'm not going to say too much. I don't have the best relationship with him, but he is my dad, and I love him, and I miss him every day. You know, the last text I sent to him is that, sorry I couldn't make it up there after Christmas because of the snowstorm. And he said, that's all right, and we missed each other. He told me he loved me, and I didn't think that that would be the very last thing that I heard from him. Yeah, it's very tough right now, especially for a lot of people. I'm not the only one that's going through this, you know, losing loved ones. But I will just say this, I don't have the best memories with him, but I cherish every single memory I have, the good and the bad, because that's all I have. And my only wish for everybody here is that whether you get along with your siblings or not, just try your best to get along with them and rekindle every relationship with everybody in your life. Because once they're gone, they're gone. And I just thank God that before he called my father home, that I had a chance to rekindle my relationship with him. Even though it was a short time, it was the best time. And, you know, all I can do now is just continue my journey without him. But I do know that he was proud of me, and he's still with me every day. It's going to be hard being here without him, but I'm grateful that I have my family and I have all my friends to support and love me. And I'm going to do my best to continue making them proud. Thank you all.
So now I'm going to say a few words that my grandmother wanted to share with everyone. On August 15, 1960, Victoria Patterson gave birth to two boys, Phalander Patterson and Alfonso Patterson. They were premature, and one baby was stronger than the other, and that was Phalander. But life had its own plan. The stronger baby, Phalander, passed away, and the weaker twin, Alfonso, began to grow stronger every day. Her husband, my grandfather, decided to carry the name forward and change Alfonso's name to Phalander, Alfonso Patterson. Philander's strength was in his silence. He was a quiet man, but he lived out loud. He loved being a DJ. He played the saxophone, and he loved Star Wars. Even as a child, he was so quiet. It was like he didn't need anyone. He never demanded attention. He was just steady. He was also always meticulous, always careful about how he did things. As he got older, he did a lot in his life, including earning an MBA. But what mattered most to my grandmother was this: he loved his mother. He always checked on her. She could still hear him saying, "Hey, Ma, what you doing?" And his famous words were always, "Everything's okay, Ma. Are you sure?" Phalander never fussed with her. He never gave her a hard time. He was always stoic, but he was kind. And he had a way of making you feel comfortable by just being there. He showed love through his actions. One time, he insisted on buying her a plant stand. She did not want this at all, but he insisted. He drove all the way to Philadelphia to get it, brought it to her house, put it together. But that was him. Quiet love, shown with effort. He never said no to her. Anything she asked him to do, he always showed up. It may not be today, but he was definitely showing up for his mother. That's right. She is especially thankful for these last 2 years because he got closer to the family. He opened up more, he spent more time with his siblings, and by last year, he was reconnected with his son. That meant everything to her. It means everything to her. She's grateful that in these last 3 weeks, she talked to her son more than she had in years. And she will hold on to that forever. Phalander was a wonderful person, and she loved him so much. She will miss her son always. Now we're just gonna open the floor up for anyone to come and say, beautiful things about him, share your stories, funny, sad, whatever you got. I think Milt wanted to go, so I'm gonna let him go first because he's just sitting up here, but after that, anyone can come up.
Yeah, my uncle he was very quiet, but there was always a gentle love to him. He always treated people with respect. I never really seen him get mad, even when he was annoyed. He kept his tone low. I was a bad kid as a kid, so he see me, he say, "Hey." That was the loudest he got with me. He was just a loving person. He cared about everybody. He tried his best to show everybody as much love as he could. There's not much more to say than he was just a kind, caring, giving person. Every time I saw him, he just tried to embrace and show people like it's okay. He made a safe spot for everybody who came around him. So I'm thankful to have him as my uncle. I love him deeply. I miss him. I wish we talked more, but he's with us. He's with us in spirit. He talks with us. He's here. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Lee. My wife is Danielle, who has been officiating today. I'm going to be very short because I've only been in this family for 8 years, so I'm going to keep it short. But my experience with Phalander has been two-sided. He's either having a blast with his jokes or he is educating you. Those are the two versions that I know of him. It's so crazy because right before he passed, we were having this heated debate about Avatar, and I'm so excited to go see it. And he was just like, "That's the worst movie ever. I don't know why you're going to go see this movie. This is the worst. It's not even true. All this stuff is just," he had like so many things that and I was just like, but I really want to go see this movie. Like, I'm already invested. I've already seen the first one, the second one. Like, I have to go see it. And he just was like, absolutely not. I don't care. It's the worst movie ever. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I either go to this movie or I got to reap the benefit. Like, I got to reap the repercussions that I went to this movie. And, like, he's going to be so upset. So I went. But, he also had to just tell me why I should not have went to go see this movie. The other side is just going up to go see him and Tony or like at our family events, and like as long as I feed him, he's happy. He's like, make sure you bring the food, make sure you bring the jerk chicken, we putting it on the grill, make sure you got the food, and he's happy, and it was just so good seeing him enjoy life. Like, I don't know before the 8 years, but I know me and Tony basically on the same playing field with this 10-year thing. So I only know him happy. I only know him being overjoyed and just wanting to be with family and friends and take it easy. I mean, he never took a day off of work, apparently, ever. But he would invite you over, and he was just so proud of everything that they built together. And I'm so happy to have him for the time that I did have him for, and I just hold on to those memories. So I just want to thank everybody for coming I really appreciate you. And in the words of Phalander, you wasn't saying that last night.
I honestly don't even know where to start for real. I think everything that I am today is because of my pops. Like I said, I don't even know where to start. Pops came into my life, I think when I was about 4.
Yeah.
About 4. My brother was just born. And you know, we was living in Brooklyn for the time or whatever the case may be, but I don't even really remember the time before that. Every waking moment was either me chasing her, Kareem, where do you want to go? Oh, Kareem, I'm going so-and-so, you want to come? And I just remember from that moment on, like, just always being around this man. I could say that he was probably, he was very stoic. You never knew when he was happy, really knew when he was sad, and very meticulous. Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. This man had labels on literally everything, like everything.
Still does.
I really don't know, honestly. I'm always running into him at random times too, as well. Kept up with my dad, of course, but never knowing where he is, but always, is that my dad? He's like, Kareem. I'm like, how are you here? How are you always finding me somewhere? And for those who know me, I'm around different places a lot. I don't know, I knew always, his number never changed. If I ever needed help or I needed to talk to him about something, or I needed advice, or even to refresh something that he taught me, I could always just give him a call and he would always answer. Hey Kareem, what's going on? With the same voice. How's the family? What's going on? Whatever the case. I didn't expect this. And he's a help nut. Like, I was like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Like, I thought this man will outlive me. And I just remember just talking to him on Christmas. And just talking to him, telling him I'm coming up, and okay, you know, we gotta catch up. You know, we're gonna go get some lunch. We're gonna go get something, because of course, yes, he did. He loved to eat, seafood especially. That was his major thing. And I don't know. You want to say something?
I don't know. Like, I don't really know what to say. He was the only dad that I knew. He taught me so much. I remember I was learning how to drive, right? I have 2-story job. So I was learning how to drive, right? He's like, Ashanti, cutting the corners too tight, right? I'm like, okay, no problem. I remember I was driving one day, went to turn the corner, and swerved out, and he was like, listen, this is your last time. If you don't get it together, I'm taking you off the road.
You know,
I'm not doing this.
When he says something,
yes, and he only says things one time. So it's like, I was like, okay, after that, never messed up after that. Until I ran over the rock at the end of the road. And the car got stuck on the rock. I don't know how it happened, but it was just like, so you're not gonna let me drive anymore? But like, he taught me how a man is just supposed to treat women, period. Like, everything, like, you're not gonna let, just seeing him, how he treated my mother, like, very respectful, always wearing my Vicky too, very respectful, always checking in, making sure everything was good. And it's like, even in my adult life, I'm not letting anybody treat me any kind of way because of him. He was always so proud. Even if he never said it, you could just tell when he was proud because he was smiling all big and everything. And it was like, I remember the holidays, we having parties and stuff. It's always the 1800 Patron, a goose, but it was always a good vibe, and I want to just remember him in that way. The last conversation I had with him, we were supposed to be going to lunch, and now I'm mad because we're not even gonna get that opportunity to like meet again, and it's hard, but I know it's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna just always remember just his voice. Hey Shanti, how you doing? What you been up to? I hope you're staying out of trouble. And I'm gonna always just remember how he treated me. Like, he was just like the best dad, like, ever. And I'm gonna just end it here because I'm about to just can't do this.
Good afternoon. My name is Theo, and I work with Mr. Phalander at the MTA. I was actually hopeful for this opportunity to speak today because there's so much I want to share about my relationship with Mr. Phalander and how he impacted my life, both personal and professional. Mr. Phalander shared with us his most valuable commodity, his time. His time. He made time for everyone. When he came into work, he made sure he said hi to everybody, made everybody feel that welcome. He blessed us with his presence, his wisdom, his positivity, his ear, and his shoulder whenever you needed it. He was a beacon of hope that made the day, my job, enjoyable. The floor would radiate in positivity when he walked in because everybody knew everything was going to be okay. Our day-to-day job at the MTA, at Gray Bar and the BSC, it's not going to be the same. The lights are going to be dim for a while. You know. Mr. Phalander was unselfish. He was kind. He never said anything bad about anything. He never said anything bad about anyone or anything. His work ethic was unmatched. He brought people together. Look at this room. You know, he had a lot of catchphrases, right? All right. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. And when we broke out for lunch during meetings, he used to say, chicken time, right? Right? He did tell me one thing though. Right? He told me one of his catchphrases is like, I want to be like you when I grow up. But the reality is I want to be like him. I want to be like him. Mr. Phalander, I'm deeply going to miss you. You're an inspiration and a role model. And you're someone who I aspired to be. It was an honor and a privilege to have known you. Thank you for your friendship. God bless you and your family during this difficult time. And I'm going to miss you so much. Thank you.
Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lucy. I work with Theo and I worked with Phalander since 1996. So I was 21 and now I'm 51. So needless to say, my whole life I've known Phalander. And my first cubicle at Metro North, he sat next to me and I would observe and see how organized, how clean, how meticulous. Even like his email inbox, you know, like all of those things I remember. And over the years, like so many of you have shared, I've learned from him the wisdom that he imparted on us, on so many of us. And if everyone from work wants a clap just to share like that we are here for him. And he was there for us over the years. And I'm seeing people that I haven't seen in so long that retired and they're here. They're retired and they're back for Phalander. That's who he was. One of the first memories I have is right after I started work, I thought I was still like, you know, in high school and college. So one day I was like, hey, Phalander, I want to start a team to rollerblade. There's this thing happening to raise money for MS, for multiple sclerosis. And I was just looking for a reason to hang out. You know, I was like, I want to do it. It's like this raise money for MS and they're gonna rollerblade through the Lincoln Tunnel. And right away I started talking myself out of it. I was like, you know what, nah, that's not a great idea. Like, why am I talking about this at work? I could just do it on the side. And he was like, no, let's make this happen. You can do this, let's go, let's do it. So we made it happen. we formed a team of about 25 people. We rollerbladed from New York into New Jersey, and I posted the pictures on the memorial website for you guys to see. But I remember while we were doing that, while we were rollerblading through the Lincoln Tunnel, there was an older guy who worked with us, which some of you guys would remember, Walter Jones. And so if I was in my 20s, Walter was in his 60s, right? And Phalander was like, I gotta take care of Walter now. I gotta make sure he's safe going through the tunnel. And Walter was like, I got it, Phalander, I got it. You know, he had his own pride, but Phalander was always looking out for other people. He always wanted to make sure this rollerblade thing turned into like a group fun event, you know, like hanging out, going out to eat, meeting up before, meeting up after. But his goal was to make sure everybody was safe. It wasn't just to have fun. He was like, wait, where's Walter? And Walter was like, I'm good, Phalander, I'm good. I remember those moments. And fast forward, even these last few weeks, you know, he was in the Gray Bar building in Grand Central Terminal, and those of us who worked there, every time I would walk by the asset management room, because it was on the way out. You can't exit our department without walking past the room that Phalander was in. I would poke my head in and be like, hey, Phalander. And he would go, you need anything? You need anything? Always looking out for what other people needed. And for those who didn't hear this, we did it. The guys up there did it, the IT guys. They made a sign engraved to name that room after Phalander. And we will take a picture of it. I should have taken a picture, but we will take a picture and post it to the memorial website, and I will send it to you as well, because that room will forever be the Phalander Patterson room. And I just wanted to say to his son, he loved you dearly. Just know that in your heart, all right? As a mom now, I have 4 young adult kids. My kids are right now 26, 23, 22, and 20. And as a parent to young adult children, we don't know how to do this. It was easier when they were little. Young adults are very tough to parent, let me tell you. They all have their own opinion, they all know better than us. So if you think in your heart for 1 minute that there was something wrong, that he didn't love you, that why didn't we spend that much time together? Why don't I have those memories? He loved you dearly. He loved you dearly. So just know that in your heart, all right? When you put your head on the pillow tonight, just know your daddy loved you so, so much. And thank you for each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing us to spend the time that we did with Phalander, that we got to spend the work hours, which we spend more time at work than we do at home. You know, we got to know each other. We're family. And if you need IT help, who was saying it before, now who are you going to call now? His sister. Who are you going to call now if you need to know about laptops? You got a whole IT department right here. Just reach out to us and we would be happy to help you, give you any advice that we know Phalander would have given you. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Erica. So I haven't known Phil too long, only about like 6 years or so. We live in the same complex, and where we live at, there's not many people who are complexion. So when I first saw him, I was barbecuing, grilling, trying to like be a little grill master. I saw him in his balcony. Hey, all right. I was like, hey, okay, how you doing? You know, so that was the first time I ever saw him. He said, do you need anything? You want anything? You like to take shots? I said, I love to take shots. What do you got? I'm a tequila girl. You like 1800? I'm like, I do. Like, you know, so like, Phil was such an awesome person, and there were so many things I was thinking about saying while I was waiting in line to speak, and everybody had said so many things I could relate to about 1800 shots. All right. Do you need anything? Phil was such an amazing person, and whenever we needed any little thing, he would help us out. When we were moving, for my nephew's graduation, who he only met like maybe like 2 times prior, he gave him $100 for his graduation. I was like, oh, okay, that's so nice of you. And it's just like Jolly Bee's chicken, Like, what? I never even had that before. And it was like spicy, it was so good and flavorful. Like, he said, you need any chicken, let me know. I got you. Want some chicken wings? Want to leave? You like it spicy? Like, whatever he would say, like, any little thing that he would say just would make me laugh. And his eyes always lit up when we saw each other. Like, hey, give me, like, he used to hug like we were really tight family. Like, we were really family. And he really made me feel like I was part of his family. I've only known him for like 6-7 years. It was just like, wow, we really are together here. Like, whenever we needed anything, he was there. He was so sweet and kind. Like, there's so many things I could say about him. The IT, because I was never strong in that department. Even, I'm like, why didn't I know when I was in college? I needed your help. Like, I was terrible at IT. But now that I got you now, I need a little bit of help with this. You need help with your phone. You need help with anything. He could help us out. He was so awesome. And, you know, this past summer when he had his birthday, first of all, he's a Leo. Like, Leos are okay, but Capricorn power. But my mom is a Leo, my nephew's a Leo, my uncle's a Leo, so like we always celebrate together around the same time. My mom's the 9th, he's the 15th. So like we would always have our barbecues together. We would just take plenty of shots. Lord, like I never even knew I liked tequila as much as I do. So I met him. I kind of had to take a break from him. I saw him. Ready for a shot? Erica, ready for a shot? Shot. I'm like, damn, brother, man, I just got here. Like, can I eat first? You know? But anyway, he was an amazing person. It was really nice being around him, feeling his warmth. He welcomed us with open arms. I met his family more this summer when he had a birthday party. I said, wow, it's so nice to see his family come up here. I can see where it comes from, you know? So regardless of what, I'm just thankful that I haven't met him. I'm glad you guys all had a chance to have your experiences with him as well. And God bless you, baby. Oh, one more thing. I couldn't find parking today. I said, Phil, I'm getting pissed off. Please help us sister out, cause like I'm losing. That's why I don't come to the city, so I can't look for parking. I said, Phil, please help me out. And what did he do? Can we find a parking space? I couldn't fit in it because it was a little tight. But I was like, yo, you hurt me. You know, so I was just like, anytime he can help you out, he will help you, even when he's not here. You feel me? So it was just such a beautiful, beautiful soul, man. And hope you guys have a good day, and God bless you all. Just love your loved ones a little more. Hug them, cherish every moment you have with your loved ones. With Phil, he was the bomb.com. I don't care what nobody said. Like, we all have different personalities, but he was just always like, you know, just warm. He was just so warm and family oriented. And yeah. Hope that you guys have a good day.
First, I want to give an honor to God, and I'm here to support you, Miss Patterson, Calvin, Tony, Juanita, and the rest of the family. My name is Oliver Niles, aka Junior. I'm from Lexington, the Lexington houses. I grew up with Phalander, so we were running partners. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of background. I'm not surprised that he went into IT, because when we were kids growing up in the Lexington houses, we did all kinds of things. We had a lot of fun. This was before they had computers. So we would be out playing with Cox cars, Eston rockets, riding our bikes. New York City and Central Park was our playground. We were all over the city, and we were doing all kinds of things. Flying model airplanes and all of that. And you know who was leading that? Phalander. But we called him Philly. He got his name Philly from when he was kids with us. We used to call him Philly. And we called him Philly because he was smooth. Philly was not only smooth and cool, but Philly was smart. You know, he was a smart kid. We all knew that growing up. And so we had a really good time. Our childhood was wonderful. I'll tell you that right now. We had a wonderful childhood growing up in the city. I don't live in the city now. I live in North Carolina. But I do come back to visit, and Lexington houses, I'm just here representing some of the folks here I talked to a lot of, we've been talking over the phone, we've been praying for you. I talked to Calvin. You know, the first thing I heard when I heard about it, I said I have to give him a call, and I had to be here for this family because they're such a staple in our community. Miss Patterson, growing up, was a staple for us. Calvin. Hey, Calvin, is that your son over there? Oh, yeah, he looked just like you. When I saw him, I said, that looked like Calvin when he was young. Yeah, I said, I almost thought it was you. Yeah. So I just want to tell you, and the other side, okay, all right. I can't see him because he got the mask. I see the eyes though. He does look like Phalander. Yeah. Which one? Yeah, I seen Calvin. That's Calvin's son right there. Yeah, look like a little Calvin. Yeah. So, we had a blast growing up in the Lexington houses, and I'm just here to give y'all all my support and to tell you what a wonderful time we had growing up. This is a sad occasion, but we've all been truly blessed with the things that we had in our lives and the people that we had in our lives, and I just want to celebrate Phalander, aka Philly. Oh, there was one saying that he had. I heard y'all say all the sayings that Philly had, but there was one thing he used to do that I still tell people till this day. When we were all hanging out and we all might be standing around, and it might be 7 or 8 of us, Philly would come up and instead of just greeting one person, he would go, what's up, 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 what's up. And he would say that to every person that was standing there. And until this day, if I see a bunch of people standing around in his honor, I kid you not, I'll go up to people and I'll go, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. And they'll be like, what's up with that? And I say, that's for my man, Philly. Y'all take care. God bless. God be with you.
I'm a little short, so wait. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Robin. I'm one of the people from Poughkeepsie that lives in One Dutchess. I'm here to represent my community and also one of my favorite people. And actually, the first person I met was Phil. He was pulling that wagon and going into Building C. I said, oh my God, a black man. He waved, I was like, hey. He said, hey. Now, this is before I met Tony, okay? I wasn't really trying to flirt, but I was just excited to see, a brother. Anyway, Phil was my brother Leo. In the videos, you saw us celebrating his 65th birthday. I also celebrated my birthday. It wasn't my 65th, but it was one of my birthdays. I just want to say Phil was an amazing, amazing man. He was generous, he was kind, smart as a whip and a protector. Literally, he was a protector. I'm not going to make this long because you already know how Phil was. But his favorite thing that I knew of was lobster. And whenever we would have a grill and cookout, Phil was like, Robin, go and get some tails, right? I said, I got you, Phil. I got you. But I want to give my condolences to the family. Thank everyone for coming out and showing their love to Phil, to Tony, Juanita, Michael, Calvin, his mother, Miss Patterson. I'm sorry, I don't know everybody's family's name. I know those folks there. But thank you, everyone. Phil was a very loved person. And as he would say, all right, all right, all right. That was my man. Thank you very much. God bless.
How you doing, everyone? First, we want to acknowledge Miss Patterson and the Patterson family. Miss Patterson, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be able to come into your home.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for just letting us be there, keeping us off the street. I mean, Mr. Patterson just throw us out. Those times, we cherish them. And we just want to say thank you. Calvin, Juanita, thank you. Your brother is our brother.
Okay? We may not be siblings, but he's our brother as well. Michael, I met you once. I don't know where Michael is now, but I met you once as a baby. And I was happy. He loved you. And I hope you know that he does. At the same time, I'm going to let the other brothers speak. And unfortunately, this is totally unexpected, you know. And I just want to say to some others out there, you built us. You built strong black men, all right? And your time wasn't wasted. Your energy wasn't wasted, all right? You invested in us, and we remain strong together till today. And just thank you.
How you doing, Miss Patterson? I just want to let you know that you are our mother too. We are the brothers from the harbor. We all grew up together. We've been together for almost over 50 years. And I want to thank everybody that's here from the harbor, our extended family. And I mean, it's tough. When I got the news, I just couldn't believe it. Me and him, we were the oldest. We were the same age. We were together everywhere. All 6 of us, 1 of us is not here, but we were always together, no matter where we went. The harbor made us, and we thank our mothers for sending us to the harbor. Because without the harbor, there would be no us. It taught us a lot. It taught us what we needed to do. So, Ms. Patterson, I just want to thank you. We love you. The family, Juanita, our sister, Calvin, our brother, we love you. We will always be there for you. All you have to do is ask.
How's everybody doing? My name is James Gross. I consider the Patterson family, I consider being part of the Patterson family. All of us right here, we are brothers. Whatever you need, Miss Patterson, Juanita, Calvin, we're here for you. No question asked. Phalander, we were always, when we was younger, we would always be out in the street riding our bikes. You want to find us, we in Central Park on our bikes. We always together. And I still can't believe it, but I love my brother Phalander. I'm gonna miss him. And I'm just glad everyone came here to be here all together. All right, thank you.
My name is Ronaldo. They call me Paco. It was never my name, but it's stuck. Even Miss Patterson called me Paco. And I called her Mama. We were always there. Always there. She never gave us any lip. Just wanted to say, you're here again. We spent a lot of time together. He was like a big brother. Interesting enough, Phalander was always the first one to do something. He got his license, we wanted to get our license. He taught us how to ride the train. We didn't know how to ride the train. But we couldn't get him to change those square toe shoes for nothing. We tried. Right, Juanita? We tried to get rid of those shoes. We couldn't get rid of them. But we loved him. That was our boy. That was our boy. And we're gonna miss him. We love you, Miss Patterson.
And I just have to say one more thing.
Tony. That man loved you. I mean, we were always around. We had a ball. We had a ball. Vacations, being at home, coming to see you guys. I hated going up on that road. I made sure if I come up there, I left by day. But just thank you for making him happy. You know, and what last conversation we had is about retirement. You know, and we were looking forward to retirement. And he was going to retire next year. I wanted to retire last year, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. But we were aiming to retire and enjoy life after we retired. All our commitments were met. Our responsibilities were met, you know, and we wanted it to be just us. And like Phalander, we all enjoyed being home. You know? And just want to acknowledge you as well. And Ms. Patterson, thank you again. Thank you.
Tony, this is for you. You wear the badge as his first officer. That means you are second in command of the ship. We wear our badges in honor of him. You command us. You are our captain now. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I had the privilege of working with your son the last 15 years off and on. If you work with Phalander, even if you haven't worked with him in 20 years, we still say we work with Phalander because he's that source of knowledge that you always think, oh, let's call Phalander. He would know, right? And he always helped you to get to the right person, even if it wasn't his specific job. But it's funny, everyone here this afternoon only has good things to say, right? But 65 years ago, you remember that moment, they handed you a baby. But we're not talking about a baby today. We say Phalander, and all these memories just flood our mind. And if I may, Ms. Patterson, I was going to share a scripture that really is fitting. It sounds a little misleading until we think about it. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It says, a good name is better than precious oil, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. In researching this, it's like, how can the day of death be better than birth? But what it's talking about is when that little baby was handed to you, it was a baby. 65 years later, we're all here because a good name is better than oil. We're all here because when we hear the word Phalander, and it's not because that's the only Phalander I've ever known, right? There'll never be another Phalander, but it's that name, right? Anytime at work or anyone and you hear Phalander, just all these good things came up, right? So now throughout his life, even though he's passed, that name, it means something. He gave meaning to that name to each one of us here. And even though he's no longer with us, we have the privilege of holding those memories in our heart so that he is never gone from our heart and our mind. So, you know, it's sad. A lot of us co-workers, it's good to see you. Just wish it wasn't today, right? But we are able to come together as family and friends to comfort each other and to know that a good man was lost, but that good man will always live in our heart. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dwayne. Victoria is my partner. For most men, they cherish their home, and they don't allow many people to enter their home without some type of built of trust. I knew Phil, first met him maybe 5 months after I met Victoria. And when we traveled up to his home in Poughkeepsie, I never felt more welcome. 6 months knowing him, not years, 6 months. He always asked me, was I okay? He always asked Victoria, what does Dwayne drink? What does Dwayne eat? And I think what will stick with me until my last breath is that every time we had a conversation, it was always seasoned. There was no wasted words. It was no empty conversations. Our conversations were about something. And I always admired that. I was walking home from the supermarket. I don't use my phone much, but my phone rang and it was him. And he just asked me to see how you're doing. And that meant a lot to me. To his mom, I'll always love you. His brother, love you too. And of course, Vic, you know how I feel. His children, your dad loves you. I'm going to miss him because you don't come through life much where your phone rings and you look at it and you say, wow, I'm happy to hear from this person. My mom never met Phil, but when she got the news, she was as hurt as I was, not because she knew him, but because of the way I spoke to her about him. He shared the same birthday as my mom. And I always spoke so high of him because I had so much respect for him. His integrity, his accomplishments, and how he treated his mom. Because I treat my mom the same way. And I think that's why we had the relationship that we did. So he's not with us in physical form, but I want everybody to take something from him and hold it internally. Because I know in 6 months, I will. I'll miss you, Phil. And I won't forget you. And I'll do my best to help your family in every way I can. And God bless you, brother.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Anthony. I'm Tony's brother. Hi, how you doing? I'm a little nervous. I'm not used to doing this. But, Fernando, I was going through a lot, you know, and every time I spoke to him about it, he encouraged me to do better and be better. He always reminded me of, like, how good of a father I am and a better father I could be, you know, and I was dealing with a lot, you know, especially, you know, not having a good relationship with my kids. So he understood what I was going through and he just told me to be patient. They'll come back, you know, and I see he came back, you know, your father loved you. And I saw that in him whenever he spoke to me. Because maybe he saw him in me. And he saw how much I was hurt that I didn't have a relationship with my kids. So I'm going to say it again. He loved you. And he will be missed. And he was rich in love. Filthy rich in love. This is an awesome thing to see. And thank you everyone
Hi everyone. Miss Patterson, you have my condolences. I'm your bonus daughter because Phalander gave me his little sis. I'm the one that created the website with his pictures. Even though he wasn't an internet person, I want his legacy to live forever. He was an amazing man. It was times where I was going through stuff through a family and he would say, that's your family, you gotta love them. You ain't gotta like them, but you gotta love them. And I was like, how could you love somebody you don't like? When I got that phone call from Tony on New Year's Eve, it broke my heart. When she said, your brother's gone, I said, where? He was just in St. Lucia with me for my birthday. I turned 48 in November. And we tried to get Tony to take the helicopter to the hotel because the hotel we stayed at was 2 hours away. She was in doubt, but he took that helicopter. I'm glad he got to live his life. I'm happy that I got to experience a big brother. Being the oldest of 5 children, I carried a lot, and so did he. Michael, he loved you. At 48, I just got a good relationship with my dad. Somebody mess with my dad now, they're gonna have a big problem. I made magnets and the billboards and things of that nature. Please get a magnet because it has one of his quotes from his favorite Star Trek character. And Victoria, you're blessed to have a brother like Phalander. He set the bar high for everyone that came in his life. Any guy that I would bring around, not to say I brought around a lot of guys, he'd be like, sis, that's not for you. And he was right. That was not for me. New Year's Eve will forever be Philander's day. I can't wait to get out of here to get a shot of tequila because standing up here is hard. And I know when people pass, they say they're in a better place, but I don't feel that. I wish I had more time with my big brother. I love him so much. I mean, I never saw someone so caring. Miss Patterson, I'm the one that sent the plant to your house when you got sick. Phalander said, my mama don't like the plant, but Tony gonna take it. But just seeing how crowded this room is shows and speaks volume of the person your son is. I'm not gonna say was, because his legacy lives forever. Take care.
Good afternoon, everyone. Praise and glory to the Lord. Ma, I love you dearly. Hal and Juanita, you guys know how I feel. This is one of the hurricanes in my life. I'm gonna miss my friend. We were first loves. I'm gonna miss him. He's always gonna be a part of my heart. Phalander, you know how we always feel about each other. I love you and I will always love you. Tony, thank you. Thank you, Tony, for being the woman that he needed in his life. Thank you very much. Peace be with you, my friend.
But, something else Juanita said, he wasn't a sports guy, but that's true. But I remember a lot of us played basketball. Phalander was out there playing his heart out, and he got so much better. But in reading this program, we always talk about, we have to serve. And we're on the eve of a person who served Martin Luther King's birthday. And so it's important that, as Phalander did, to give back. For much is given, much is required. And Phalander taught me a lot about that, and he was just a truly good friend through PS 198, through Boys Harbor. The last time we talked was about 4 years ago, and he said something. He said, Matt, we had some issues. I was like, I don't remember any issues. But I never had an opportunity to get back to him. I felt I would always have that time. And I really felt guilty that I did not get that time. But really appreciate it. I know this is heartfelt for the family, but I want to appreciate you for giving us this and giving us Phalander, because I know it's not easy to put this on while you're grieving. So thank you very much.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for coming up. Some really amazing things were said. Bob. I was gonna say, y'all knew a different uncle. Like my uncle didn't say much to me at all. Like he would be like, he might say you good, but that's it. Like he'd be like, hi, bye, you good? That's it. That's okay though. I love the fact that he got to really leave his stamp on everybody that he met. I'm good no matter what. So as long as everybody else really got to feel his love and really enjoy him, that's beautiful. I'm just happy I get to learn this about him. I've been listening to everybody's stories and I'm just like, wow. It's honestly shocking, but also beautiful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be part of his family. I'm thankful to be here today. I'm thankful that all of you were confident enough to get up here and say something. I want to say thank you for sharing him with me. I believe someone's supposed to be getting up here to say a poem, but if not, I guess I'll read it myself. Doesn't look like anybody's here, so I'll read it. There's a poem on the back of your program if you want to follow along. They say there is a reason. They say there is a reason. They say that time will heal, but neither time or reason will change the way we feel. For no one knows the heartache, the lies behind the smiles. No one knows how many times we have broken down and cried. We want to tell you something, so there won't be any doubt. You're so wonderful to think of, but so hard to do without. There's no night without a dawning, no winter without a spring. And beyond death's dark horizon, our hearts once more will sing. For those who leave us for a while have only gone away out of a restless, challenging world into a brighter day. The family of the late Phalander A. Patterson wish to express their appreciation for your kind thoughts and expressions of sympathy.
All right.
We on?
All right.
You first?
Yeah, so, I don't know where to begin, but, my dad was very loved, and he has a lot of support, and he was a very kind and generous man, and, if he was here, I know he would be happy and proud, and of course he'd be saying, all right.
Yeah.
And, his most corniest line, you didn't say that last night, right? That's how you said it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. But, these last few months with us, rekindling, it's been the happiest I've ever seen him. And it brings joy to my heart to see everybody here show him so much love.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about him as much as you guys know more about him than I do.
Yeah.
But that's all right, though, because, y'all got the best of him. And we got the best and the worst of him.
Yeah,
So, but that made it even better for us because y'all got one side and we got everything. So, I don't know what God's plan is, but obviously going forward, we have to continue our journey without him. But I know he'll still be here with us in spirit. And, I'm grateful for everything that he has done for us and taught us this far. And, I just wish he had taught me how to live without him. It's the hardest thing for me to do right now. But, I'll figure it out, But,
well, you got your auntie.
Of course.
I've always been here fighting for you, so I'm here.
We're all here
I
for
know
each
if
other.
my brother was here, he'd be like, yeah, take care of my son. Take care of my son. And I got you. I love my brother. I always looked up to him. He was always a perfect role model. And I'm sure that you will turn out to beat his record, because I got to beat his record too. He got a master's degree. Philly, you thought you was going to get me?
Actually, I think he has a PhD.
I'm going on top of you.
Yes,
No,
yes,
I
yes.
confirmed it was a master's degree.
It was a
I'm
master's
going
degree?
for the PhD.
Okay, okay.
I'm about to tie you up, okay?
Well, I don't know if I'll go back for my master's degree, but I'm gonna make sure I'm a millionaire one day and take care of all of us.
We're going to always have the money. We ain't never been a broke family, so that's all right. We already there. We just need the degrees behind us. That's it. That's my message to my brother. I love you. You've always been the top. And we will continue to be the top in this family.
Amen.